Let's go to Luke chapter 4, verse 14, verse 21. Let's see it in the New Testament, in the Gospel of Luke. Let's see if Christ, is the Messiah, is doing what the law tells him to do. Because it says it's a holy convocation. Let's look at what happened in the book of Luke chapter 4, verse 14 to verse 21. And Yahshua returned in the power of the Spirit into Galilee, and there went out a fame of him through all the region round about. And he taught in their synagogues, being glorified of all. Understand where he's going. He's going to the synagogue. It didn't say he was going to church. He's going to the synagogue. Why? Because that's where the Jews were. Well, why would he go to the Jews? Because he's a Jew. This is Luke chapter 4, verse 14 to verse 21. And Yahshua returned in power of the Spirit into Galilee, and there went out a fame of him through all the region round about, and he taught in their synagogues, being glorified of all. And he came to Nazareth, where he had been brought up, and as his custom was, went into the synagogue on the Sabbath day and stood up for to read, just like we read in Acts chapter 13. That's what they did on the Sabbath day. They stood up and read the law and the prophets. Listen to what he says here. And there was delivered unto him the book of the prophet Isaiah, and when he had opened the book, he found the place where it was written, the Spirit of Yahweh is upon me, because he hath anointed me to preach the gospel to the poor. He hath sent me to heal the brokenhearted, to preach the deliverance to the captives, and recovering of sight to the blind, to set at liberty them that are bruised, to preach the acceptable year of Yahweh. And he closed the book, and he gave it again to the minister, and sat down. And the eyes of all them that were in the synagogue were fastened on him. And he began to say unto them, this day is this scripture fulfilled in your ears. You see what they were doing on the Sabbath? Just having a holy convocation. And what they were doing in that holy convocation, he read one of the prophets, Isaiah. Do you do that in your Christian churches? You say you're a follower of Christ, you're a Christian. Do you read in the church? Or do you just go there to see a show?